Uh, Give me a minute. I'm having a technical difficulties.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, brother.
This ain't the time. They have no technical difficulties. That was not good. Da, da, da. All right, let's see. Refresh issue. Okay, now according to my assistant, we are online. We are going live. We are live.
All right.
Let me see what I can find. Let me find out. Double check.
Okay.
Modern technology, my brother. I say.
Oh, that's all good, man. I see you putting in that work out there. You look good out there, brother.
Yeah, see, we out there. We online.
All right, we outside. Let's do it.
Okay, where's our sister Lawanda Wayne at?
Oh,
It's three. I see it's three people in here. Look, is that okay, that's nothing. Okay, I'm looking at something different.
okay.
We got there it is. My line on my YouTube just came up.
Okay.
Oh, there go my square bits. Oh, they are. We are live. Where's everybody at though?
Oh, I'm not sure, brother. I sent
Come
out the
on.
link. One brother hit and said that he couldn't open the link, so I sent it back to him.
I sent the link again in the web page on the chat on the group chat.
Okay.
So I'll put that in there. I'll put that in again. Cause it says it's uploading. Something's uploading. Let's see. Where is it? Where's our sister Lawanda at?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see if she's online.
Let me see if I can get some more people to come into their.
Okay. And I'll see. Yeah, I'm texting my brother right now.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me get my boy Muhammad. I forget. Let me get this brother on here. Where you at, Muhammad?
Yeah, I'm asking Sister Wayne to try to link now, see if it works.
Yeah, I'm about to hit. There go Doug. Brother Ruffin's online. I'm gonna hit him up. Come on in.
Okay.
I see he's online. Okay, got him. I'm looking at all the brothers I see that's on my page right now. They on my buddy list. Somebody just like actually looking sweet in the lobby.
Yeah, that's my man Sweat.
Hey, sweet, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, What's going on, brother?
How you doing over there?
Good.
I see
How
you.
y'all doing?
I see you driving, man. Be careful driving now. 'Cause it's gonna get hot. The conversation gonna be hot in here.
Thank you for joining us, Sweat. Appreciate you, family.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Yeah, we're just trying to let a few more people get in, then we're open up with prayer, brother.
Cause I did talk to Brother Nick last night. He wasn't feeling too good,
Okay.
so I hope he's feeling better today. Let me get the Grand Senior Ward in here. Let's see if I get him to come on board.
Sweat, where you driving to, brother? You probably can't hear driving.
Can you hear Brother Sweat?
Just muted.
I don't think he can hear us because I can't hear. I think he said something.
Yeah, it's all good. He's driving. No, right.
Yeah, because his microphone just went mute and his picture.
That's no good. That's all good. Once we get
Yeah, I see LaWanda up here. She's on. I'm gonna hit her right now with the.
yeah, the link. Yeah, I just hit up.
Bring your behind on. Yeah, get a few more people in this.
Yeah. No worries, brother. Whenever you're ready to start, brother.
We could. You know what? If we can get Sister LaWanda, so we can chop it up for real, because like since she is the one that's a non-affiliation,
Yeah.
we can really start it with when she get in here. But we can definitely get it started though.
Okay. All right. So we'll just kick it off with a quick prayer real quick.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get this one international brother in here.
Okay.
Pass my CB, come on, man. I don't know what he kind of I don't know, man. I was told at the senior warden, saying I was, so I mean, let me stop doing that. We'll kick about that later on tonight, something later on.
Okay.
So I get a pass matron date.
Wait. Notes are not coming. Okay. No, I was saying my notes are not coming up, but we'll do is we just kick it off with a quick prayer to start us, brother.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Dear Supreme Grand Architect of the Universe, thank you for blessing us and bringing this podcast to fruition. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of conversation, but it's happening with your will and your permission. Please bless each word, thought, and action on this podcast this morning. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Oh, and before we begin, we gotta go ahead and give out this disclaimer. LaWanda, she said she's in a workshop meeting right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, disclaimer. This podcast, this format, I do it. We do not belong to any other. Hold on, let me start this over again. I'm tired, man. You know, it's been a long weekend. It's been a long week. Disclaimer. The views and opinions of this format on this podcast today is those strictly of the individuals, myself and Brother Barnes, and any other person that do come on this podcast. We will not do any ritualistic work or discuss lodge business or chapter business or grand lodge business, anything of the sort. So, again, that's our disclaimer. We're just going to talk about unity amongst the fraternities and the sororities. Thank you so much on that. It'll get better as we go. Don't worry, y'all. So, Brother Barnes, how should we go about proceeding, trying to help our brothers and sisters out?
Well, first and foremost, thank you, Brother Senior Boy. Thank you for having me.
Remember that court-martial warning, right?
Yes, I do remember that. No, but I gotta express my sincere gratitude because this podcast stemmed from just a regular conversation with your brother, and then we were able to build this just off of conversation. I think the place we first started, the difference between unity and uniformity, right? In our community, especially in the Masonic communities, we have a misunderstanding of the word unity and uniformity. Unity means everybody coming together for the greater cause and movement of the people. Uniformity is everybody doing the same thing at the same time, looking the same way. That's not possible. You don't see that anywhere. You can even look in the human body. No two functions in the body do the same thing. However, if you look at the human body, each part of the human body works together for the betterment of the body. And I think we should work that way. The scientific term is called interdependence. I think that's how we should start looking at our Masonic organizations.
Yeah, because see, I was looking up Masonic intercourse the other day, right? And it came up, I Googled it, and it came up such like this. Masonic intercourse is an exchange of verbal and nonverbal communication between parties, whether you are communicating with a legal Mason or not. Being invited to, accepting, and attending your Masonic regalia at a function such as an official divine service at St. John's Day from a so-called Masonic group that is clandestine and irregular is a Masonic intercourse. Okay, what I want to do is, we're not trying to wear regalia. We're not doing a divine service. We're doing a community service. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing nothing illegal or legal, so therefore we don't have, like I said, we're not talking verbal Masonic information, all that, we're just working together in unity, you know what I'm saying? Because I talked to my brother. I hope he's feeling better, but like I said, brother right watch for Knicks. I talked to him last night, but he wasn't feeling very well because I was asking him, was he going to the ball for his sister chapter up there? And he was unable to do it because he wasn't feeling well. And he explained why he left his international lodge and everything. He was on the Grand Line when he left. and he said he had no problem working with non-affiliated Prince Hall members, and the for me to see so many Prince Hall brothers and sisters, well, many brothers right now, they're saying that they work with an individual, but they can't wear their hat or their ring or their jackets or so on, like which makes no sense and everything. And then when I talked to Brother Nix, like I wish he was here. I wish he was online now to come up here because he can explain it. Because like he's a very wise, knowledgeable young man, and the way he explained it is like make you wonder like why are we so hostile against our non-affiliated brothers and sisters? Like the one brother from Let's Talk About a Podcast. I agree with some of the things he was saying, and he made a lot of sense though. But like, cause like, how you want people to come over to Prince Hall if you know they're wrong? Because like I said, when I came out, I didn't know the difference between Prince Hall and International or Modern Free. I knew it was two differences though. I did know it was two differences: Black Masons and the White Masons. I know everything. When I was coming up, everything it was two. If whites or blacks got them, they got each other, right? You know what I'm saying? So you got White Masons, White Shrine, White Elks, and everything. So if you got White Elks, you got Black Elks, everything. But that was the only difference I knew. But see, I didn't realize that they was in conflict with each other because of Modern Freed and International Prince Hall affiliation and all that stuff, and because of a charter. I didn't realize none of that, and to see now that they be hearing people say that Prince Hall is the most hated organization in the craft is like that's disturbing. Very disturbing, man. Sipping my coffee, y'all. Gotta have my coffee. Everything, but it's ridiculous. I hopefully we can start something to change. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Oh, brother Seymour, I think we have to look at the problem in our community as a community problem, right?
Yes,
And
indeed.
how do we do that, right? We have to start looking at each other as brothers and sisters again, right?
Yes.
Because once we do that, it becomes a family problem, right?
Yes, sir.
When your child has a problem, right? It's not just your child having a problem. That's my niece or nephew having a problem. And your mentality changes, right?
Yes, sir.
There are differences in the Masonic world, that's true, right? But we have to look at the conditions of our communities and realize that it's going to take all of us to fix the community.
Yes,
Now, I don't believe one organization has the correct answer. I believe collectively we have the best answer.
right.
And in order to get to that answer, we got to open up the conversation. We got to open up the dialogue and see what works best for everybody. Right?
Yes, sir.
When we say we're not going to work with this brother because of this and that, what we do is we effectively cut up a network with that brother.
We do.
He may have a connection I need, or a service I need. And because of his affiliation, I may not want to work with him. That doesn't help us.
That's right. And it's like I say, it's bothersome that we go through this nonsense every day. I mean, we go through churches and everything like who church is better, AME or Southern Baptist? Is Episcopalian or Methodist? You know what I'm saying? Is it Baptist or Christian? Jehovah's Witness or Islam? NOI or the Shiites, Sunni? You know, come on. But like in our black community, we are arguing about my pastor this and this church I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get this. everything. But see, that's why I wish we had more people on. But see, people, but still, our message is getting out because see, I want to explain this about like I told you and Doug before, when me and my cousin Charles, we were working with Big Mike Williams. He was at that time he was senior one when I first met. He was senior one of his lodge. I forget the lodge name. And when I met him that day, it was a beautiful sight. 'Cause, like they had some kind of function at this clinic over there, Jericho Road. And this one sister, she's an Army veteran. She always informs me about events that pertain Masons. So I asked her which group of Masons was it, because I was telling her and I forgot. She won't realize the difference between my Grand Lodge and the Grand Lodge. That's what. So when I got there, I found out they were internationals, and I gave her brother the grip. When he introduced himself, he started screaming and hollering. I answered the question before he asked it, and then but it didn't go no further when I told them what lodge I was from, so they realized I was Prince Hall. So we didn't take it no further. But then we talked to Mike. I talked about my cousin Charles, because he was saying something about the program he goes for kids in our community over here at one of our housing compounds over here, Lanefield Projects. And they come to find out that him and my cousin, they ran into each other before, in the circles of security. And we used to go over there and mentor the kids over there. Now, the people in the housing compound over there didn't recognize. They don't know. They didn't know that me and my cousin were Prince Hall, and that Mike was a non-Prince Hall affiliated brother. Okay, he was international. They don't know that. They didn't know that. They just seen the loyalty that we had to Mike, because when the program manager over there, Miss Carol, when she got Mike upset, and Mike was like, "Let's go," and the people seen us how we did it. We walked single file line out the office and we just walked out the building, and we were gone. And then I explained to her that he is the senior warden of the lodge. And Heckle Sweat coming back, and welcome back. Oh, there he go. And I would say he's second in command, so he's like the vice president of the organization. So when he said let's go, we had to leave. And it happened again, and the people that was there they were surprised. They was all because they seen how the loyalty that we had, the discipline. When Mike said let's go, we walked out. And but the one thing is the people they don't know the difference between Prince Hall and the non-Prince Hall affiliation organization. And because of that, like I said, like the brother said Let's Talk About the podcast, when I came in, I didn't know nothing about Prince Hall, Modern Free. I had an idea, but I did not know. See that big difference right there? I had an idea because I did some research, but I didn't know there was a difference between clandestine and non-clandestine. I didn't know none of that nonsense. Now, the people don't know that. All they knew was that they had 3 young men in the housing projects mentoring their kids, mainly their sons. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we had a couple of young men in there that was on their way to self-destruction. And when we left, I felt kind of bad that we had to leave the way we left and everything, because the void that we left them kids with, especially the sons, the young brothers. I just hope some of the words that they took some of the words to heart with them when we left, because we try to, stay in school. One of the main things, stay in school, get education, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because since they trying to gentrify the city of Buffalo, you got people living in a housing project on the east side that normally wasn't there. We had a lot of Latinos moving over to the east side, which was their stronghold back in over the day. Was on the west side. Mm-hmm. So now, when you got Latino Latino families coming into the NAPE over there, which is not a bad thing though. But see, now when you bring when you force a new culture over into a neighborhood that's predominantly set already, right? And you force people out of their settings, you bring, especially now, you bring the culture and the conflicts with that from that side. You know what I'm saying? Because right now you got the gang members coming up in here. Now you already got crews in there already. Now you got another crew coming in there, and you create more conflict. So we try to go in there, try to do our thing with the kids in there, but we didn't stay long enough to, but nothing's really happened popped off in there since, so which is a good thing. But back to the point, the matter is that as a brother, I signed up to do this because the brotherhood, the fellowship, you know what I'm saying, the camaraderie that comes along with it, right? Networking and all that good stuff, right? The brotherly love. But see, we need to bring more brotherly love from ourselves first. You know what I'm saying? Then we go out there and reach out, because see, for me to sit there and tell a brother I can't shake your hand, because one brother told me, he did tell me that he wouldn't shake my hand because I'm Prince Hall. He was an ancient free, one of past Grandmaster Muhammad, Tony Muhammad's brother, one of his brothers up in New York City. He just kept saying, y'all niggas this, y'all the N-word that, and I didn't do that. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to work. If you a 4-letter or you a 15-letter word Mason, right? If you got something that we gonna do in the community that's gonna benefit our people, I'm down with that. But if you down about that other nonsense, cause see, if you 15-letter, I'm 3-letter, I'm not gonna try to get you to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Now, if cause I had a brother that he was about to switch his jurisdiction, but I never tried to force it, because first I wasn't active enough, you know what I'm saying? And then when I was active, if I was active, I wouldn't have said, come on over. Because the thing I was asking point blank was, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to leave your Grand Lodge and come over here? Because you got to remember, sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side.
Sure. Hey, Brother Sweat, are you there?
His mic and camera muted.
I'm still
Oh, he here. Okay, he can hear us.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening. Yes, grass.
Okay, I want to see if you wanted to add anything, my good man.
No, not at all. I'm just listening, trying to get feedback. But yeah, you definitely got me with that quote. Grass is definitely not good on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Brother Sweat, what Grand Lodge you from? What's your roll call? What's your lodge name and everything?
So my name is Sweat. Called Sweat. I came from Albany, Georgia, when I was down there stationed at the Marine Logistics Base, and now I'm international, free and accepted. I'm from that lodge, and I'm a knight.
Oh, you a Sir Knight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, with that being said, my brother, leave it, sir. Leave the Sir Knight. Leave the commandery with the commandery right now. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing ritualistic work or talking ritualistic houses and everything right now.
Okay, got you.
We don't want no conflict of interest going on in here. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Everything. That's another conversation for later on, but not this format right now.
Yeah, that's part two. But
yeah, because like I said, like I told you, I knew my brother, Big Mike Williams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whoo, he was an international. And Brother Sweat,
yes, sir.
Brother Barnes, he was a Mason's Mason. No additives, no preservatives, no all natural ingredients, man. He was just, I won't say that about too many brothers, but even though he was an international Mason, but that he was just all Mason, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was a Mason's Mason, you know what I'm saying? It's all natural. Cause when I got that word that he transitioned that day, cause it was heartbreaking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything. And like I told Brother Barnes, man, like, see, he knew I was Prince Hall, my cousin. He knew me and my cousin Prince Hall, but we never tried to talk him to come over to the Prince Hall side. He never tried to get us on the international side. We just kept that mutual respect of brothers, working together, right? Because I don't know if you heard the whole conversation between me and Barnes, right? Like we was in the housing compound. All the people knew was it was three Masons. Okay, they like I said they didn't know the difference between Prince Hall and International. They said it was three Masons mentoring their kids. You know what I'm saying? Let me
Yeah.
tell you. And there was much love, you know what I'm saying? Because the kids loved us, you know what I'm saying? But you know the kids gonna love you, you know, if you come out them, you come correct with them, they come correct with you. And you know, they you know, we have mad love for them kids over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything. But see, like I said, like I will work with a brother we on the same accord. Like I'm trying to get brothers and sisters come out there because they cleaned it up now, so they beat me to the punch over there because like we had that memorial on the May 14th, you know, May 14th when that white boy came and shot up the Tops Plaza over there up here in Buffalo on Jefferson Avenue.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't too much garbage by the memorial by itself though, right? It's a pick that can be picked up, but like the parking lot adjacent the memorial is pathetic over there. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's where everybody park their cars at. Like see like up here in Buffalo, we got that. We have every Friday up here at Funk Fest. You know Rick James Funk Fest. Because y'all know Rick James from Buffalo, New York, right?
I did not know that.
I knew it was from New York, but I ain't know Buffalo.
Buffalo, man, cold blooded. Where you think the Jefferson? Where you think the Jefferson Ball came from? You said that song Jefferson Ball.
I just learned something today.
Yeah, because up there on Jefferson, they had the Funk Fest every week, every Friday during the summer months, right? And it's just like when it comes to people, not just black people, but people, like when you like, you know, like when they have function, they park their cars. They don't clean up after themselves, you know. Like they be drinking, and because when you walk around there in the parking lot over there, because it's a plaza, and it's like you see empty liquor bottles, empty beer bottles, and beer cans, you know, and other garbage out there, right? And so like we just want to get that cleaned up, you know what I'm saying, especially for before May 14th, you know what I'm saying, because like out of 13 people that was shot, 10 of them, as y'all probably heard, died, you know what I'm saying.
Oh man.
Everything. Little young white dude, man. What have been 21 years old? Yeah, I think it was like 17, 18, like that there, maybe 19. So like it was huge, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be huge again, you know what I'm saying? Because they have some kind of function. I don't know what's going on yet, but like I said, I did call on them on my Prince Hall brothers, and I'm gonna talk to some of the international brothers and sisters, see if they'll come out when that time comes. Everything. So
How long does the cleanup usually take you guys?
well, if I get that, cause I talked to the one organization, the brother said he give me 10 to 15 kids, right?
Okay.
And I was talking to another brother because he said he talked to him, try to get some of his lives, remember, from for that's Prince Hall. And I'm talking to a couple of other pastors I know that got their little community groups and everything, work with the kids. So I'm gonna talk with them and see if I can get some of their kids to come out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anything. If we get some more, because it depends on how many people you got working. And then plus the brother said got one of those blowers, so we can have them blow some of that stuff out. It'll make it a lot easier to sweep that stuff up.
Got you. That collaborative effort.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I think part of what help us out is, right, to kill the jurisdiction thing, right? Nobody come out with anything Masonic. Come on all black. Right?
That could work.
This way, we identified as black men first. Jurisdiction stuff can come a little bit later. But we gotta make our communities a decent, safe, and productive place to live.
You know what? I can't agree. I agree with that, brother. I'm sorry. I think I agree. I don't agree, but I'm gonna have to agree, right? I think I will make that call out in the community and say, no Masonic anything, right? Everything, and see how that works out. But like, ah, yeah, that could be a start. That could be a start because right now I just feel like we how you do it, Sweat? If you agree, Willie Lynch. We Willie lynched. You there, brother Sweat?
My bad, I'm multitasking right now with fam.
No,
Okay.
you on family?
Yeah, like I said, like we Willie lynched. Like I said, we Willie lynched. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm gonna tell you the truth because for us, seeing that we got the charter from the Grand Lodge of England, I feel like like we feel like I feel like we the house Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Because the way the brother's talking, we got the charter. You heard me?
I mean, having a charter it's an important thing because it establishes lineage and regularity, right? But look at the condition of the meeting of the buildings we're meeting, right? You have lodges that's falling apart, and the brothers that meet in the lodge don't own it. I think we need to change our focus, right? Regularity, that's not for school, right? But we need to economically control where we live at. Right?
Yeah. See, my thing is like when I started studying more, when I started getting back into my studies, 'cause I started studying. Remember, I grew up with two Muslims in the family, right? My mother's brother and their brother-in-law. Okay, they was straight NOI. You know what I'm saying? Minister Louis Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad. Yeah, Minister Louis, something like that. I forgot. I was young then, right? You know what I'm saying? Now I grew up with my mother's brother. If you didn't ask him, he didn't tell you nothing. He wouldn't talk to you. He wouldn't talk to you. Like you asked him, right? Now my uncle Kenny, like when you walk into his house, he had a picture. The only picture in the house, you see a picture of him of the archway going from the dining room to the living room. So I thought it was a cousin. Yeah, so I thought it was a cousin, a relative, right? He said, no, that's the messenger. I'm like, who's the messenger? But now, to get back to the point is, like, I've been studying this. When I started studying, I got deep into this when I got to the military. And I started studying more about, the ancient Egyptian mystery system, right? And then I came back into the studies of that again. And then when you think about it, this was stolen from us and gave it a new name. And they give it back to us in pieces. All right. And now here we are, because as a Prince Hall brother, we got permission from a Grand Lodge in another country to say that we legitimate Masons. So, but yet, like that conversation that I think you was still on chat with us when me and LaRonda was talking about how some of the Grand Lodges were formed, the reformation of some of these Grand Lodges.
Yeah, I was there.
Now I don't want to bring that up right now because she's not here to discuss it with us, right? So I'm gonna leave it alone. But now the thing is, the way they were formed is one thing. Okay, that's cool. But still, who are we to say they're illegit or incorrect? Because we got a charter. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like us. So like, we don't have permission to do this, but yet we got permission to do this. So we got to look down on our brothers who don't have that little paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That's like now. Who's better, the Navy or the Coast Guard?
The Navy, of course.
Yeah,
Definitely the Navy. We definitely get paid.
Oh, you a Navy veteran too?
Oh yes, of course. 16 years in.
Oh, you still in the Navy too? Oh yeah, Well, if I was still there, if I was, well, I'd have been retired. I'd have stayed there. I'd have been retired for y'all. You know, I did my stinting out. You know what I'm saying? One and out.
One and done. I like
Yep.
it.
Cause see, it was never it was never a career plan for me, right? My thing was get in the Navy, make sure I got stationed in California, and I was gonna stay in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Lord have mercy, when I got to California, oh my God, woo, Lord have mercy. That California sunshine was cool, man, but wow, like Dre said, don't let the palm trees fool you, right? Wow. And you going to San Diego? Woo!
I am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We
You know, watch out for
love
Skyline.
yeah.
Watch out for them boys Skyline.
Oh, man, but,
So when you going on 32nd Street?
I believe so. I believe so.
Mm.
But yeah, man. Oh, and while we're speaking about it, hopefully White Russell next feels better soon, so we can get him on here next time.
Yes, cause no, yeah, cause he was kind of excited to be on here, but like when I talked to him yesterday before I took that trip up to the Rochester, he said he wasn't gonna be there at the ball because he wasn't feeling good, and he did. You can hear it. You can hear it in his voice.
Yeah, don't worry.
So he may still be recovering for that. At least I hope he is recovering. Everything. And see, I was wishing that our sister would come on board, but she's at a workshop, she said.
Yeah. I spoke with her.
Everything. I'm still trying to get more people to come on board, man. Where everybody at? Where y'all all at in here?
Yeah, the link. There was some issues with the link, I think. But we all right.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we got notes and stuff that we'll send out to people as well. So.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that, man. Cause this is great, man. Cause like okay, the actually one is gone. Okay. I know he couldn't. Let me call my get my boy brother McIntyre coming. The brother brought me in.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Ruff must be busy because he. Yeah, man. I seen your. I read your thing about the grammar errors, right? Man, I saw my thing. I said, "Oh my gosh, look! I wrote this stuff
Where was that, brother?
on the information on the page of the page."
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, look at this, man! I seen all them typos, and I said, look at this, man." Because as I was typing it, you know them auto checks and everything on that thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take that off because it be driving me crazy. When I said, I didn't put this down there like that.
Gotcha. Then what we're trying to do is we're trying to shoot a part 2 to this, and then probably shoot Memorial Day as well.
Yeah.
We do it down here in Virginia. We usually do the Memorial Day walk. So I'm participating that this year.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be May 25th down here.
May 25th.
Yeah.
Okay, I may try to make that trip down there. I might try. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see if I can frame it. Come on.
And then we had spoke about maybe all black. That might not work because people get hot. But
Yeah, in May it's gonna get, and if it's warm, it's gonna get hotter.
no, as far as like different organizations coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be different organizations in different parts of the city doing charity work or doing whatever to build a community. We don't all have to be in the same place at the same time doing the same thing. You know, that goes back to the unity versus uniformity thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? We saying that you can do your own thing. I'm not gonna stop you from doing your own thing. You know, McDonald's and Burger King don't have the same menu, right?
That's
But
correct.
they still feed people.
Yeah, they got pretty much the same menu. They just cook it. They just cook theirs different. Like the burgers are cooked different. One's flame broiled, one is fried.
Yeah, the ingredients is different. That's all. You know, I stand on whatever helps make you a better man, a better family man, a better husband, better son, better father. Then you should subscribe to that. You know,
Absolutely.
I'm never gonna tell a brother, no, he's wrong. You know, for his point of view, and I'm never gonna try to pull him my way. If he wants to come this way, that's something different.
That's
But
up to him.
I'm never gonna. Yeah,
That's up to him.
I'm not gonna condemn or bash him for his decisions.
Because like when Big Mike when that one brother was talking about leaving his grandma, I was like, now I did say, well, if you come over here, and I come back, right? You know, and I do, you know, but I never pressured him. I wouldn't do that. That's what. And see, I don't see. First of all, if you a brother, you a brother to me. I know you and I like Sweat. Me and like brother Sweat.
Yeah, what's
I can never never go to a lodge meeting with him. I could not go to his ball in a formal, you know, like represent my Grand Lodge. I know I can't do that, right? But as men, because we were men first before we became Masons, so therefore we can work out in the, like, first of all, how can we, like, now all y'all two are Navy veterans, y'all Navy personnel, man, right?
Yep.
How in the hell can I say, because I was an 80s Navy, all right? How can I say, because I came in the Navy in the 80s and y'all came in, and when y'all came in, y'all can't come to this one particular organization, you know what I'm saying, for the Navy, you know what I'm saying? Or anything, you know what I'm saying? Now, I understand they do got, they do got organizations like you got like, you know, you got like certain ships. If you was on the this, like the Tin Can organization, right? The Tin Can Navy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand. If I was never on a destroyer or whatever they consider as a Tin Can, then I couldn't join that organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, if it's a Navy organization, like now, if it says like the Fleet Reserve Association, that's for the Navy. So y'all know that when y'all get out the Navy, I want to join the Fleet Reserve Association, right? How can I say that because you was on land all your service career, and you was in Sweat, you was on the frigate, and I said whatever reason you can't join the Fleet Reserve Association. You know what I'm saying? Even though that didn't make no sense to me, I don't know why I said it like that. It don't make. But the thing is, like, how can we say we work? We men, and we live in the same area. We all served in the Navy. Y'all serving, y'all still serving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But now the fact is, when we gonna grow up with this nonsense? You know what I'm saying? Because this is like, See, from what I'm hearing, for me as a Prince Hall, it's bad. That's bad to hear that we the most hated brothers and sisters on the planet right now, right? Because you got a few bad apples that says because Sweat, you international, you ain't no good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, I don't see it that way.
Who's saying that though?
Man, I've been seeing this all over the OES pages and some of the pages I've seen up there. Like when I heard, like when I read that, I forgot where I heard that. Right, I'm gonna start trying to earmarking that stuff, right? Because it said we the most hated group, we the most disrespectful group. We the. I was like, in this. I'm like, wow, because you got this the people that's like see, the people that's putting it out there saying that because the people they're talking interacting with are Prince Hall, right? And they coming at them in a way because like they're not Prince Hall, they got the attitude like they ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Everything. And see like instead of telling take it back to them some of the college kids, I hope they're not still doing that, right? You know, when the college kids, the fraternity, they you know they lose some step shows, they start fighting each other and everything.
Yeah.
And all that, you know what I'm saying?
Like school days.
Yeah. Because when I first heard about that, I heard John Henry Clark say it some years ago, right? He said he was on a college campus, you know, HBC, HSBC, whatever you call it. He said the saddest thing he saw when he saw two fraternities fighting after a step show.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, no, you joking. You can't be. I said, you can't be serious with that. But like I said, like the things I heard, man, because like on that OES page that I told you about before, right? That I sent you, I put that information on there.
Yeah.
They got some dude. He's always anonymous, you know, but he won't post. I said, you a coward, man.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna sit there and talk this nonsense? You a coward. You know what I'm saying? So who are you? You know what I'm saying? You talking about is you know the way he disagreed that as a Prince Hall Mason or Eastern Star, we shouldn't work with non-Prince Hall brothers and sisters in the community like that, right? Everything. Then one brother said he could work with brothers, but they can't wear their rings. I said, why not? You can wear rings. You know, so see, if you went international, modern free, or Scottish right, if you went that way, travel light. You know, so like I said, if you find out the truth, if that's what you know, if that's the truth. If you find out you find out like what you how you do it, truth is truth. Okay. Like you better sweat. You international. Now, if you stay international, study your course, stay the course. You know what I'm saying? You know, what I'm saying? Stay the course. Anchors away, bro. But my thing is this: we all went the same way. You know what I'm saying? We went to the same. We had to go through them. We had to go through them degrees. We had to do the thing, right?
Yeah.
So just because I can say I'm listed in a web page in England, who to say that you are not my brother? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, you was my brother before you was my brother before we became brothers. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Before this came in here, you know what I'm saying? Before this came to play, you know what I'm saying? You was my brother. So how can I say you're not my brother now? When before we were made a brother, we were already brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, how can I tell my brother that? Now, especially now, if I was in the service, if I was in the Navy with y'all, how in the world can I say you not my brother and we gotta go through the same trenches together? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're still brothers in arms.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So now, how can I say you're not my brother, and you already my brother, and you already my brother, you my brother in arms, and now you're my brother in the craft? How can I say we not brothers? And why do we say we're not brothers? So when you look at it, we've been Willie lynched in the craft. Agree or disagree? Come on, Barnes.
because that's a heavy title to put out there. But I will say the division in the craft has hurt us.
And it's hurt us bad.
Where it comes from, we would have to further investigate that. But the division is what really hurts us.
And it hurts us real bad.
Sometimes you have some brothers that's cool in the blue lodge together, cool in the temple together, but then even cool in the chapter together. But our consistencies are different, and then we that's where the division comes. But doesn't make sense because I'm still the same brother that sat in Blue Lodge with you, in all those other houses, so the brotherhood doesn't change.
Yeah.
I think we need to look at that as well.
Yeah, because see, like I said, I've talked to a few past masters, and they both stated that they disagreed with the fact about the part like the hat, the symbols on the hat, and everything. Like for Brother Sweat to come amongst us, if he had his hat on, he would still be, okay, you a brother. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of disagree with the fact that that he, like, if he comes around us, he can't be around us, right? And everything. But so they was like, no, like it doesn't, is the brothers I spoke to they was like Brother Nix, for example. He was saying that he said he found his truth and he left International, and he was saying that he don't have a problem working with a brother who has on a jersey, a hat, ring, whatever, what I'm saying? Because like he said, I wish he was on. I wish he was on, because man, y'all, oh my goodness, y'all would love this brother and everything. Because like he will put it, man. Oh, let me see something right now. I'm tempted. Let me see how he all right by chance.
Yeah, just hit him up, see how he's doing, brother.
I'm about to do that right now.
And while you do that, brother, I want to introduce another concept to us.
Yeah, he don't.
Okay, he didn't pick up.
No, his voicemail picked up that crazy pick.
No, that's all good. But the concept I want to introduce to us, and we can use this across all organizations, right? Is that we have to be brothers on a vertical and horizontal level, right? I have to be able to trust you, not only as my brother, but somebody I could bring around my family, somebody I could trust is not going to steal from me, somebody that's not going to do wrong to me, somebody that's going to want my best interests, somebody that's going to want the same thing they want for me that they want for themselves, right?
Right.
And that's across all organizations. I think if we get to that level, that'll kill the jurisdiction misunderstanding.
Yeah, I hope we can get that. I hope we can achieve that. I really do.
That's why you've been driving a long time, man. You all right?
I know you've been kind of quiet there too.
No, I'm good. I'm just doing something with the family. So I sure do. I can't turn this to the podcast, but I'm doing some stuff. I'm trying to build some things for me.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, but no, I just wanted to be a part of what y'all doing. Learn, get feedback, but yeah, I'm just here.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Greatly appreciate you, man. So yeah, but other than that, though, but man, like you took time out to be with doing for your family, to come out with us, man. Greatly appreciate
Man,
you.
we
Yeah, yeah,
appreciate you,
yeah.
brother.
Of course, man. All love, man. Even though we, like you said, we are different, we still brothers first.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Cause like I said, man, I know I can't participate in things in a formal capacity with non-affiliations, but I could still commingle out here like this. You know what I'm saying? Because see, we need to come together now because like you see, like I seen something happen. I seen the video in Houston. They protesting they trying to get uh some detective or the sheriff deputy, whatever it is, trying to get him to resign. 'Cause I guess he did something to a person of color down in Texas, or Houston, Texas. So I
This
take it must
happened
be
recently?
yes, I think it is. I didn't have a chance to see it because I was trying to get this thing situated here with us.
Okay.
And
I'll look it up on this internet.
there was protesting down there. Something, I guess, another police involved shooting down there because they said some young man named I know he's Latino, and he must have shot and killed another black pedestrian probably because they asking for his resignation. They trying to and see now if that was the case, I'm not sure what the case was. But see, my
Yeah,
thing
I'm
is
trying to find it now, brother.
because he like we gotta see, we come together now. People see black Masons coming together, and then because the black people gonna follow.
Yeah. I can't find it. Yeah, we'll look it up. We'll find it.
Yeah, it was on there. I just forgot because it came up. Matter of fact, wait a minute, where did I see it at? Let me see, because matter of fact, I shared it. It was called the Houston String. At 23 hours ago. It was yesterday, I think it was.
Okay.
Get out of here! I don't know who shared it. All right, check your text messenger. I sent it there.
Yeah.
It
I got it,
says
brother.
Cornell X and Dr. Matthews led a protest outside the Houston Police Department headquarters earlier today, demanding the termination of Officer Ashley Gonzalez. This follows a rant Gonzalez recorded and posted on social media filled with racial
yes.
slurs.
I saw that. Yes, sir.
Now this is what okay, racial slur. Now see, this is why we as people need to come together, even though like Brother Sweat, any other non-affiliated Prince Hall Mason should be also like if we came together on one accord like that there and out there protesting with what appears to be Black Lives Matters
You don't give a damn if you
members
go to
there.
Burger King.
All that, what I'm saying. We just need to come together. We just need to grow up. Bottom line. Because like I said, it just bothers me just like when I go to these other pages, even though they're not Prince Hall and everything, I go and I be seeing like that one brother said from let's talk about a podcast.
Yeah.
Like that brother said how they be ripping a new behind to non-Prince Hall Masons and Eastern Stars. It's downright terrible, man.
And this is Prince Hall brothers doing this?
The Prince Hall, the vast majority of the brothers and sisters that's doing it is many of the brothers on the sisters page. If that page, that one page you was on, that you was on that, you on that page, is that a PHO page or what jurisdiction is that?
No. I think that may be PHA.
Are you sure?
I believe so. I can research it. But what I will say is that
It's the Prince Halls that be coming at me hard.
right. a brother Mason should never attack a female on any platform. Like if you have a problem, speak to one of the brothers in her jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
Don't attack her.
No, I've never seen the attack of her owner sisters over there. It's like the foolishness that I've been seeing on there is like when I first discovered that page, somebody put on there about somebody been lied to about somebody PHO or PHM that somebody been lied to about that Grand National Compact, right? And when I started reading some of the comments, it was like, ooh, that's bad, right? You know what I'm saying? And then and when I came back on there, and I added a couple of things about why we can't work together. That's when I started seeing it was the vast majority of the flack that I got was from my brother Prince Hall.
Gotcha.
And did you worry? Did I worry? Obviously, my thing is, why are the brothers talking like women and a woman's on a sister's page? That's it says Order of Eastern Star, right?
There was another I'm not going to name the other podcast's page, but there was a brother that had called the sister out her name. And I jumped in there immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not only corrected the brother, but also corrected the page as well. She was not Prince Hall, but that didn't matter. Once he called her out her name,
yeah, that's foul.
We had to step in. Just as a black man. And we got the situation corrected. Actually, that brother never responded. But I did get in contact with the people that run the page, and we got the comment taken down. And I reached out to the sister and just let her know that not all Prince Hall Masons are like that. And we kind of went from there. But we could agree to disagree respectfully. We don't gotta call each other out our name, especially women.
Yes, sir.
We as Prince Hall Masons, as Masons period, we can't allow people to disrespect our women.
No, sir.
Because once they see that we're doing it, they believe they have a license to do it, and that's not the case.
Yeah, because I have never witnessed that. Now I'm happy to report that. But you hear some of the slander that's going back and forth with each other about the jurisdictions. And my question is, when did all this nonsense begin? Now, because the brother told me that the internet opened his eyes to a lot of stuff when he started hearing about the clandestine and everything, right? That's why he left after he did his own research on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, like he did, that was his truth to find out that when he discovered on his own self, right? After hearing about him being clandestine or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say he found his truth and he went by it and he followed suit with his truth. But now, for all those who chose to stay where they at, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, for people to leave, sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So now, for the brothers that stay where they are, that's all love right there. You know what I'm saying? That's love. You know what I'm saying? But now, I can't say because I don't know only through research, reading and studying, I can say all right, a non-affiliation brothers okay, we say they clandestine. Okay. I say they brothers. Okay. Now I just I don't want to come and say and turn my back on the brother because I'm Prince Hall. I won't say you're not a brother, but now I took a brother. One brother came to me to my like, what does your obligation mean? And I like we see when you like when you read the definition of what I just read from the earlier about the Masonic intercourse, right? I know that it says I can work outside wearing it with being this right because it said I'm not wearing my regalia. As you see behind me, with the stuff behind me, right? People, you see
Mm-hmm.
the stuff behind me. If I'm not wearing that, we good. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, like, I know I know my obligation to. I know what my obligation is. And I respect my obligation. I stand on my obligation. I love the obligation, right? And I gotta show much respect for it again. But see, the thing is, I know I cannot walk into a lodge that's a non-Prince Hall Grand Lodge that's not recognized by my Grand Lodge, right? I know I can't participate on a formal capacity, but at a function or whatever is going on, right? But I can be a guest there. See, remember, I can be a guest. It didn't say we can't be guests, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now again, I know the guests start off. I know the guests when the lines draw, right? I know I cannot be a guest in another lodge because that's a formal affair. But see now, an informal affair, it said we can participate as guests. And now
Mm-hmm.
working in the community, we working together in the community for one accord. Our community, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't say an obligation. We can't work and we can't. If I took an obligation that says I can't work with you, I understand in the grand law setting, right? No, for law setting, right? But if I took an obligation that says I can't work with you in the street or in a church or anywhere in the supermarket anywhere, then I won't be a part of an organization like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it says I can't participate in your lodge meeting. I understand that and I respect that. I don't have no problems with that. But if I can work with you out in the street, let's work out in the street because see, the people when they see you and they know he a Mason and they know I'm a Mason. When they see you and he a Mason, they know he a Mason. You know what I'm saying? They're going to respect us regardless because they don't know what the difference is. You say I'm Prince Harmon National. They're gonna like, what the hell you talking about? You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I became a Mason, I didn't know the difference. I didn't know there was a big difference till I got in and I started hearing some of the like wow, okay, that's a difference. Really? I didn't know that. But it's a beautiful thing to be in though. It's a beautiful thing to be in with the international
Oh,
Prince
yeah.
Hall, Masan, Monolith Freeze. It's still a beautiful place to be a part of
Yes,
and
sir.
everything. Because where I'm at now. We got mad love. We doing some good things this summer. We got some upcoming events coming for our events and everything. And me on my personal level, I'm doing some working on some things for the working with my less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Mm-hmm. What stuff you looking at doing, brother Seymour?
I still working on it, but I gotta figure out. Like I said, like when I see somebody, like you said, passing out water, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's some things I got in the works. I just gotta hammer out. And working with the brother, my dean, the brother, my dean, Joe Willie. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him more. I think he has some problems and everything. Cause he did text me tomorrow, ask me a question, and I sent him a link again. So we were trying to do some things together. You know what I'm saying? With my street legacy outreach and NPS, no safeties, no paces safety club and everything. And I gotta do it. I forgot to do it. Gotta do it again, man. Remember, if you're in the Buffalo, New
Oh,
York
yes,
area,
sir. Oh,
if you're
yeah.
in the,
Yes,
if
sir.
you're in the, yes, sir. If you're in the Buffalo, New York area, or New York State, period. You know, what I'm saying because he's a nationally certified and state certified NRA and USCCA association member, life members. You know what I'm saying? It's like no hit this page up, No Pace to Safety Club. And we have an upcoming class in May for your get your the CCW. Okay. I'm trying to get you to see it, but I don't know if you can see this. You know, hit that mark right there. If you can scan that QR code, mention my name, Senior Warden Darvin Adams. Now, he's giving out discounts for if you are law enforcement, first responder, educator, hospital, medical staff, and also, most importantly, if you are fraternity or sorority member in college, and Eastern Star or Mason, all discounts. So
Oh wow.
hit his page, y'all. No Pex Safety Club, or if y'all can see, there you go. Can you see that? There you go. Hit that up. Take a
Yeah, I can
picture.
see,
You know
brother.
what I'm saying, y'all? Remember, no Pex Safety Club. Like he says, he's not giving nobody 10 paces. Call him, contact him.
I like
No
it.
Pex Safety Club,
There's,
y'all. Huh?
I like it. There's while we're doing that, I'm looking for the sisters link. The sister that created the flyer for us.
Yes,
She
sir.
has a she sells coffee. She's very, very talented.
Okay, hey, before you hold that thought, hold on. I'm sorry, hold that thought. One more thing, y'all forgot.
Yes, sir.
With No Paces Safety Club, people, my brothers and sisters, go to NAGA, National African American Gun Association. It's the fastest growing black gun club nationwide. It's again NAGA, National African American Gun Association. Go to their YouTube channel, go to their youth Facebook page, and go to their website. Very, very informative information is being passed out there. And if you're in that Buffalo area, No Paces Safety Club is listed in NAGA. Join. Okay, my brother. Please, would you continue on?
Gotcha. Appreciate you, brother. I was just responding
Thank
to
you
a
for putting out
comment
that
on Facebook.
information for the gun club.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. What you were saying?
Thank you for putting out that information about the gun club.
Okay, yeah. Because the NAGA's, I think they got look up NAGA. They got chapters all over the country.
Will do.
Yeah, there was somebody that hit me up, was trying to get in. They were trying to get into the podcast. It was on one of the pages.
They can't get on?
Yeah, it's brother Bradford. He's on the hold on one second. I'm gonna tag you in it, so you can hit him up, brother.
Okay, Doug just hit me. Brother Ruffins at work.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. I just tried to tag you. Did you see it on Facebook?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's the original versus the regular, the great debate.
You send me that?
Yeah. I just tried to tag you in it.
Oh yeah, tag him. Get that. If you can get that done, do that.
Yeah, I just tried to tag you in it.
What's his name?
Derek Bradford.
Hold on for a minute. Brother Nixon's calling me. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Right, works for Nix. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm all right.
You still sound kind of little weak and everything a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because we're going through the group chat now. He just logged off right now. Maybe hopefully he come back on. He's an international brother. He was on there with me and my brother Barnes up in here. Everything. It's only, it was three of us for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We were hoping you were able to be strong to come on board, but I know you were kind of weak and ill yesterday, so we shouted you out, you know what I'm saying, for the sick and shut in.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I called. I checked my phone. I got this morning. ate a little breakfast. I got this one last major assignment to turn in for this class.
Okay.
So I picked some stuff up, and I was doing that this morning.
Gotcha.
That was my whole focus this morning because I didn't want to be bothered with doing it tomorrow. I want to try to close it up at night.
Right.
So I got to worry about tomorrow's deadline. I don't want to be up doing it late. After this class here, I'm off for a week. I'm going to get my brain some rest.
Okay, yeah, gotta get that brain some rest, man.
So how was the thing last night?
It was beautiful, man. You may see some of the pictures I put on there last night.
I ain't been on TV. I ain't been on TV nothing.
Okay.
Then I took my phone. I left it upstairs and downstairs while I was upstairs. I do that at night.
Yeah, because
I do that at night, so I don't be bothered with it.
I got you. Yeah, because the brother Barnes on the line here, he can hear you right now. You gonna say he can hear you?
Okay.
Say what's up, brother Barnes. Can you hear him?
Right, Roshua, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Doing well. I pray that you feel better soon.
Thank you.
You know, Brother Senior Warden has said nothing but great things about you. Hopefully the next podcast we can get you on here, brother.
Okay, now, Brother Barnes, where you hail from?
Tidewater Lodge number 106 on Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay. Are you Prince Hall International?
No, Prince Hall.
Okay. I asked.
Yeah.
No. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the one brother that was on board, he just logged off. He was international.
Was or is?
He is.
Okay. And that's why I couldn't get a chance to speak to him.
Yeah, because I was telling them both, man, like I wish you could get him on board, man, because I was like, oh my God, they gonna love you, man.
Because Brother Barnes, I was
Yes, sir.
many years ago. And depending on how old or young the other brother is, do you know about how old he is, age-wise?
I want to say maybe 30s. Because he serves in the Navy with me. So I want to say maybe in his 30s.
Okay, so
Yeah, they still active duty Navy.
okay. Thank you for your service. Continued service. So you know what?
Thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
I probably left international before he even got initiated in international. I almost guarantee it. I left international in 1999, I want to say.
Oh,
They
wow.
were baby. He was a baby. They was babies when they got in the joint when you came out. When was you born, Barnes?
Who said when was I born?
Yeah.
84.
See, they were kids, man.
Mm-hmm. 84, I was in high school.
In 84, I was a sophomore. Yeah, I was in high school. I was a sophomore.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So I left 1999. I was in elementary school.
Yeah, they were kids.
I got raised 1992. International.
Nice. Clinton was
I think it was
president.
92. Pardon me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, right, where's next? What made you come over to Prince Hall? What was the deciding factor for you there?
I love the story. It's crazy. A license plate. Mm-hmm. That was the start of it. Okay, I was in International. I was at work. Saw this white Freemason rolling up on me. I didn't know he's right on top, rolling up on the side. And we were out near the Damascus Shrine over here in Western New York, which is it's about a few miles east of Rochester. And I say, hey, brother, I gotta get one on license plates. He says, oh, I'll give you the number. So I wrote it down. He goes, all right, Don. Travel right, old white dude. He went left, I went right. So then I couldn't wait to get a job for work and call that number. Call the number. It's down. It's in New York City, where their Grand Lodge is, between 3rd Street.
I know
And
that's
so I'm on the phone. So I'm down there and I'm having this chit chat with some brother on the phone. And so he asked me what lodge I belong to. So I tell you, oh man, you're not lodge number 372. So he looked at the teacher. I heard he they had the game on us. I hear him packing. They already online, everything, right?
Hold for a minute, Nick. Hold for a minute, right? Greetings, Brother Hardy. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hey, greetings, my brother. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Give us a few minutes. Finish this brother speak real quick. Give us a second, my brother Hardy. Stay on. Listen. Okay, brother Nick, go ahead.
I'm putting a radar check to get him out. He talk faster than motherfucker.
You just listen slow.
So anyway, so now I'm going. So he's like, "What's your lodge again?" So I'm telling him. He's like, "All right. What's your district?" I tell him district. Sorry. See, I think they go district 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like we do district like that, right? And so he goes, but in New York State, between 3rd Street Masons, their districts are set up by counties.
Okay.
So he says, what county you live in? I says, Monroe. He says, oh, okay, you're part of the Monroe district. Okay, hang on. So he taps some more, he's looking some more, he flips some pages, he taps. I said, yo, so can I ask you something? I don't want you to get offended. I said, no, I won't. What's the question? He says, you sound black. I said, I am. He goes, are you part of Prince Hall Lodge? I went, no. I'm international. He said, no, we all worldwide, we all international. So I'm part of International Masons all these stars. Hey, wait a minute. He goes, oh, okay, I see. Well, I'm sorry I really can't help you, you know. And I doubt that Prince Hall can help you either. Says, so what are you trying to say? You know, so I mean, I'm throwing, Masonic jargon his way, all kinds of So I hear you talking about. I know you know what you're talking about, but I hate to say you, but you said you trying to sound clandestine or something. He takes a deep breath. Goes, yes. My Grand Lodge doesn't recognize your Grand Lodge.
Ooh.
If you was at Prince Hall, I probably could have helped you, but. Okay, thanks for your time. Our Grand Lodge session was coming up. We had it in Niagara Falls. And I couldn't wait to get to Niagara Falls. I'm damn Grand Junior Warden. And I can't get no goddamn New York State license plate with a Masonic emblem on it. I had an attitude problem. Couldn't wait to get there. And this particular Grand Master was good for opening up the floor for conversation. So from my station, I go, hey, Master. He goes, yeah. I'd like to know why we can't have a New York State license plate. If I tried to get one of those, they're saying we're clandestine, and I didn't appreciate it. So he gives me this bullshit story, explanation about you have to be white Mason or belong to a white lodge. I said, all right, then. So we're going to Prince Hall Brothers. He said, no. They don't get them either. I said, they don't? He goes, no. You know what I mean? You got to be white. And we work on it right now. you know, to get the patent all set up and the particular fees that we can have so we're gonna have that license plate. I said, all right, good. That's good to know. That's good to know. In my mind, I'm calling his ass back and get my plate. So now, Adam, the hotel that we have our sessions at in Albany,
Okay.
that used to be the Omni Hotel. They redid that front. That front used to be, see how it sloped down towards the street?
Yeah.
Those used to be steps that led to the street.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm on it, and they didn't have that overhang. So I'm on the little, I'm out there back then. I used to smoke Newports.
Oh,
So we
Lord,
went for
Newport.
break. So I'm outside having my little cigarette down by the corner, and the car turns the corner, and they got the light, and we got a Sonic license. I said, I'm Sonic emblem on the plate. So I kind of flagged the car down and said, you know, but then look at the plate, and what the hell? A black dude was driving the car,
Uh-huh.
and they had the words PH on the plate, letters. So I'm talking about the plate. I said, tell me something, bro. Is that PH on them plates? I see the New York State issue license plates. Does that PH mean Prince Hall by any chance? He went, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is, Prince Hall. I said, oh, man, you just did something for me, bro. I wish I took his name and number back then. Back then, he had cell phones and shit. You know, so I bounced. We're back inside. And before we got ready to close, I brought it up again. And I had about 4 or 5 brothers come around and gather around and see what I was seeing. Goes inside. I bring it up. I said, Grandma, I just seen brother outside. Brother. He black from Prince Hall. And he just happened to be in his car, driving past here. And he had a New York State issued license plates with a Masonic emblem and Prince Hall on it. Didn't bros? They all stood. Yes, we did. You just told me earlier that they can't have it. How we don't got it still.
Yeah, I remember when they brought those plates.
And then it led me to researching. Now I had that. See, how do you, bro?
42.
Okay, so when we started getting good access to the internet, we had dial-up. Remember dial-up? I know Adams remember dial-up.
Yeah.
AOL, yeah.
Yeah, it's like AOL, CompuServe, AOL. Yeah, I'm looking up, you know, Grand Lodge of England, Grand Lodge of Ireland, Grand Lodge of Scotland. Any of those Grand Lodges over there that recognize any Grand Lodge over here, and that lodge didn't come over here, so it's enough for me. I said, no, I have to do my own research, not through nobody telling me this, not through nobody influencing me, other than what I was finding out on my own. I said, I'm about to get up out of here. So I'm going to finish my term out now. I finished my term out. I ain't gonna quit mid-trip, but I knew I was on way out of the door. And I ain't say nothing to nobody. I just kept it to myself. And one brother I should talk to a lot. I said, yo, man, we clandestine, man. We need to make a move. I was trying to get him to go with me, but he wouldn't go. And that's what I suggest. So I was like, oh, man, we got to make a move.
Hold on for 1 minute, brother Nix. Brother Derek, how you doing?
Good morning, fellas. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Hold on 1 second.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sir. Hold on for 1 second. We got this brother talking real fast. Go ahead, continue on, my brother.
So I'm at the end, right? So at that point, I did my own research. I said, man, I'm in this clandestine organization, man. I ain't, even though now I'm moving forward, I'm about to be elected, uncontested, to be grand senior warden, but I respectfully declined, bowed out. That was the last session I attended. And then I saw, I knew where Eureka was. And I know where he used to hang out at. And, and before I became a Prince Hall Mason, right? Because I also, I was good for challenging somebody and want to take this shit off. I was good for, I put on Masonic paraphernalia and I would go wherever Prince Hall Masons was just to tear their ass out of the frame and challenge them. That was my mission as an international Mason. You know, and so and be careful. Some of them motherfuckers are real sharp. They're real sharp. They just not, they just come from an illegitimate body. And that's what led me to come to Prince Hall.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing that,
I'll tell you the one thing they do have in common though, for sure. Outside passwords and grips. You know what that is? Nigga activity. There's niggas over there, there's niggas over here. I know
Yes, sir.
Indeed there is.
That's the one thing they got in common. Outside grips and passwords is nigga activity. And that's how I came to Prince Hall, bro.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing that, Right Worshipful.
Yes, sir. Thank you
No
indeed.
doubt.
Brother Hardy, Brother Derek, how y'all doing this afternoon? Thank you for coming on board.
Doing good.
What Grand Lodge is y'all from? What's your lodge number? Prince Hall or not Prince Hall? Scott is right. Welcome aboard, Scott is right, brother. Yeah, see, like I said, the main discussion of this group is, man, I want to see if we can bring unity together, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I told Brother Barnes before everybody started coming on board, I don't care if you're a 15 letter. You know what I'm saying? If we can work together, I know my obligation says I can't come to your lodge meeting. I can't go to no formal affairs, but I can be a guest. And if we can work in the neighborhoods together, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. What you mean formal affairs?
Like, like a ball, like balls and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Why can't you?
I'm talking about formal. I said we could be a guest. I'm talking about be a formal. Like, like a.
Oh, so when you say formal, I'm thinking that you can't get a formal affair. Like, what do you mean by? As I asked, it would be, what do you mean by formal? You can't go to a formal tile lodge room. You can't do that.
That too, yeah. I was discussing that.
Everybody else every organization trying to raise money, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to sell me a couple tickets to come to your affair, and I don't support your affair, whether I can make it there or not, and I'm able, I'll buy the ticket, right? If I come there, I come there. I'm coming there as a guest. I'm not coming there dressed in, in Masonic attire. I'm coming there dressed up in a, black and white tux or something, black and white suit, and it's gonna be me and my wife or me and Adams, and we just go and watch how y'all party, man. Shoot,
yeah, that's how y'all parlay.
Yeah, I like a good time, good cigar, good smoke. And guess what? None of them got emblems on them, so we can get right to that. We can cut right through that. That's one thing we got to get over. We black men, the uninitiated doesn't recognize who's who. We recognize each other. And if you got a key under your emblem, or you Scottish Rite, I'm Prince Hall, or whatever the case may be, our thing is if we're coming together for a purpose, like say, getting brothers. I'm doing this paper now, and one of the areas I was talking about, and here in my report I got to turn is literacy, and how illiteracy affects our young men in the criminal justice system. Those who do not read, they're going to go to jail. Any child, any young boy that does not know how to read is going to jail. It's a guarantee. So if all of us on this feed right here can get together and help some brothers learn how to read, encourage them to read, encourage them to go to school, encourage them to stay, no matter where we from, we're doing a service to the community and to our own people.
Exactly.
And we got to get past that. Oh, I'm Prince Hall, I'm international, or I'm Scottish Rite, or I'm modern free, or what's the other one? George, whatever his name is,
George
Jones, and, all that
G.
weird
Jones.
practice. All those things are just like churches. That's what separates us.
Yeah. Yep. Remember about that up. Like they said, remember about that up, Barnes? Who's better, ancient AME or Southern Baptist?
Yeah, we did discuss that, brother.
Yeah. And I don't think AME and ME AME is black folks. ME is white. And AME was formulated because the Methodist Episcopal wouldn't allow their black parishioners They had them up in the balcony. They wouldn't let them sit down below. They wouldn't let the educated brothers become ministers. And that's when what's the name, Absalom Jones and Richard Allen formulated the AME Methodist Church in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
AME. And he became the first. He became the second Prince Hall Grand Master. That's why at the opening of the Grand Lodge, opening of the Grand Lodge in Massachusetts. That's why he's dressed as a senior warden. And New York State is the third lodge. That's why all sitting Grand Master, whoever was sitting Grand Master at that time, he would be clothed and placed in the junior warden station.
Oh. I did not know that.
Yes.
Told you there's a wise brother right here, man.
And they open up biannually every 2 years. I missed it this year.
Hey, brother Nick, are you dressed? Or you? I know you wasn't feeling well yesterday. You know, I want to suggest you come on, hit the link, and come on board and chat with us, man.
Where the link at?
Let me send you again.
I got a few minutes.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you, right,
Where you send it to?
Check
What
your
are you talking about?
check your messenger. I sent you a messenger, and did I send it? Yes, I did. No, let me do it again. Let me see if I can do it again. Hold on. Let me see how they do it the first time. God, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me.
You sent through Facebook or something?
Yeah, it's a Facebook. No. It's not a Facebook. It's one of my links. From Riverside. Okay, hold on.
Brother, why you do that? Hey, Brother Harding and Brother Derek, where you guys from?
Okay, Nick, I just sent it to you.
Okay.
I'm from Northwest French, Grand Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. Eagle Lodge 129.
All right. I like it. We cross the state lines. I like it.
Yes, we are. And we don't cross the jurisdiction too. You know what I'm saying? We got a Scottish Rite brethren on here.
No, gotcha. No, we greatly appreciate you, brothers, for spending time and space with us. Thank you.
And thank you for coming on board, my brother Derek. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You too, brother Marcus.
Thank you.
Yeah, cause see, like I said, man, I like to see the brother speak. The brother I just told you, just talking. Oh my gosh, my goodness gracious, the wisdom he got. And
Well, guys, I was talking to
I'm just old.
one of my guys, Chris Howard. I'm cool with it. We trying to put together.
yes, sir.
Something with Scottish Rite for Prince Hall. It's for the kids down here in Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm trying to do a Big Brothers Big Sister program.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And we trying to get together since this big shooting that we having, we trying to get together to show the black kids. You know, some black kids don't know how to do bow ties. They don't know how to do ties. So we trying to reach out to the community now to target the black kids, mostly black kids.
Hit the link.
Yes, sir. Gotcha. And if you guys need bow ties down there, let me know. I'll try to donate some to you guys.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yo, I'm gonna put a call out for bow ties on my Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? So stay in touch with me, brother Derek. You know, hit me up. I'm gonna try to start some bow ties because I've been collecting suits and ties and stuff for the kids up here.
Yeah. I'm trying to do the same thing. So since we say we're supposed to be touching the community, I guess we gotta start standing by what we stand for. Reach out to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So,
What color bow ties do you need, brother?
It's gonna be like black. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be straight black.
Okay.
Black bow ties.
And yeah. Me and another guy, he's a Prince Hall. We just talked about it. He came to my house. I'm at work right now. We were talking about starting something for the kids. And reaching out, going to the schoolhouse, checking on them.
Okay.
So we finna start there.
Please
I'ma
keep me
reach out
posted
to
how
you,
that works.
brother.
I want you to share that information on you. Are you on Facebook?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hit me up on Facebook, Darvin Adams.
Okay. Okay.
And no, you know what? I don't have a pin. What's your Facebook page now, brother Barnes? Would you write that down for me?
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Derek Bradford.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, cause see, I want you to show that Prince Hall brother, and maybe if a couple more, all y'all together, like, because see, like I was telling brother Burns the other day, right? We were talking today, like before, brother Hardy and brother Nick came on the phone and on the link. I was telling him that we're the most hated Grand Lodge in the country, in the world right now, right? Prince Hall. Because of the attitude that's going on, because like you and Scott is right, brother, right?
Right.
And the way it is, my attitude's supposed to be like, you're not a brother because you don't got the charm like I do, right?
Right.
But I don't feel that way. I don't feel that, you know what I'm saying? But like the thing is, man, is like I got tell him on the one page I was on a couple of times. Them brothers was like the brother from I keep forgetting his name, Brother Johnson, I think his name is from Let's Talk About It podcast.
Yeah,
he was,
sorry, brother.
Yeah, he was saying something about like how to handle non-Prince Hall brothers, right? And he was talking about how they be bashing each other, right? Oh, my brother hung up. Yeah, it was like how brothers how we bash, especially like for Prince Hall, not bashing non-Prince Hall brothers, right?
Right.
Because on the pages I've been on, I've been saying some things about why we can't work together in the community. One brother told me to join the Red Cross. And I was like, are you serious? Uh-oh, here we go. Here go Nix. Is that in the right worship for Nix? How you doing, my brother?
You doing?
Straight jarhead, y'all. Look at you. See a straight jarhead, Marine. Look at him.
On the square, brother.
See?
Oh, sorry. That way.
Yeah, I see.
There you go.
Good seeing you, right, worship.
How y'all doing, brother?
My brother, do you have time for a quick Q&A, sir?
Say it again.
I said, do you have time for a quick Q&A from some of the brothers?
Sure.
All right. Brother Hardy, you have any questions for right worship next?
Other than what jurisdiction you
from Eureka Lodge number 36 under the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge in the state of New York, where Derek Morton is Grand Master.
Okay. You know Oscar Allen?
Say again?
Do you know Oscar Allen?
What lodge is he from?
Yeah, I know him.
Oh, I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a good brother. I know him.
Yeah.
We echoing some kind of way. Turn my mic down a little bit. Yeah. I know Oscar Allen. Man, real good.
He's a good one.
Oscar Allen's arrogance caused him not to go further where he went. I
don't know nothing about what's going on in New York. I just know him first. I just know him as a person. I was asking.
Yeah, he different. I like him. He different though.
Yeah.
Right, worship. He was in line, right?
Say again?
He was on the ground line, right there?
Yeah. Yep. After Junior Grand Warden.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's that slick ass racism. You know, white boys still want to call no brother, melanin brother, and master.
That's true. Yes, sir.
If it was just president, grand president, right let it slide. That master got the head messed up.
mess with their head a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They still can't help they still get real shitty when brother comes worse for master. That word master.
Yeah. Yeah. But Brother Nix, the conversation that you and I had yesterday, day before yesterday, we were talking about when you left international, and you said in the community you can work with a brother. So brother coming on, District Deputy, come on, Brother Bird. Working with a brother that got a hat on. That's if he's not a Prince Hall. You said you ever work with you. Are you able to work with him, right?
Yeah,
Like Brother Derek, he's working with a Prince Hall Mason. With y'all, See, the thing is, Brother Small, like they won't work with a brother if he got a Mason, a symbol on his hat. Like. Cause I read the definition of Masonic intercourse. This is Deputy Grandmaster Bird. How you doing out of Alaska? His microphone is muted. Let me see. Okay. This is Deputy Grandmaster. Good afternoon.
How you doing, sir?
Everything is great. I can hear you a little bit.
I might my video.
It's very muffled.
I'll try to fix it.
You sound good now. Maybe,
We can hear you now.
yes, you're great.
Okay. Thank you for me. Try to work on that. Old computer.
Yeah, no worries, brother. We're so happy to have you.
Yes, indeed, we are.
Thank you. How's everybody?
I'm doing good here.
Awesome.
Like a little jet lag. I got back from Green.
Jet lag. Where you coming? Where you flying from? Uh-oh. Look at this guy.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure. Heavy the head that wear the crown. Now I got my I'm guilty talking to these old non-Prince Hall brothers about my community.
Good. There you look at that. Yeehaw! Yeah, so
Right versus next, we have our brother, District Deputy Grandmaster Bird from Alaska.
District 6.
Joining us. Yeah, that's my brother. He's good people, man.
Don't think
I know it must don't get out of second. It's dark and your page is dark.
the only light of it is the brothers.
Yes, sir.
That my camera.
Yeah, we got you, brother Bird. Brother Bradford, you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Me?
Oh, no, not right now.
I got a question. Are you acting deputy? Right with some bird.
Who?
Say.
Are you an active deputy?
Am I active deputy?
Yes.
I actually just got promoted to session.
You got promoted?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations indeed. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, brother.
I'm happy. We're ready to work.
Hey, this is Deputy Grandmaster Wise. How do you feel about working with non-Prince Hall affiliated Masons?
Oh.
That's a deputy. Wow.
Give me.
I heard him say yes. How do you feel about working with non-Prince Hall Masons? Do you think it's? I mean, could you personally work with a brother that's a Scottish Rite or International, Modern Free, or JGJ, Grand Lodge, anything? Oh no, in the community, out in the community.
Yeah, be specific.
Not in that capacity, as a friend.
Not one capacity, my brother.
Friend or something like that, but
And what capacity is that?
y'all know. We all know.
Can you?
Can I hold no sign of intercourse?
No, it's not Masonic intercourse.
Oh, do I got to read it again? Let me read it again.
So I got a question.
Now they're out there asking that stuff that's different. I don't know about it. That's different now. If I see it, then I can't interact.
Can you turn your mic up?
Or down. That's exactly right.
I can barely hear his voice.
All right, hear me now?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you now, brother.
No, repeat what you said, please.
If they're out there, they're out there. But as a Masonic organization, can't win.
I'm talking about like individually, like the individual brother.
No.
So hey, I got a question. Couple questions.
Okay. Yes, sir.
If y'all don't mind.
No man at all.
All right. So there is there a universal definition of what Masonic intercourse is?
Yeah.
I got a brief definition right now.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a brief definition right now for you.
I'll love to hear it.
Masonic intercourse is an exchange of verbal and non-verbal communication between parties, whether you are communicating with a legal Masons or not. Being invited to, accepting, and attending in your Masonic regalia at a function, such as the divine services, such as St. John's Day, from a so-called Masonic group that is clandestine or irregular, is a Masonic intercourse. Now, let's go back. It says being invited to and accepting and attending in Masonic regalia. Now, like I said before, a couple of y'all was not present when I made this up when me and Barnes had a discussion. Me and Senior Warden Mike Williams before he transitioned. You remember Big Mike, don't you, Nick? Don't you, from International?
I've seen him before.
Him, my cousin, and myself, and Big Mike worked with the inner city kids in the housing projects in Buffalo, New York. The people didn't know the difference, like the brother said from Let's Talk About It. They don't know the difference between Prince Hall and International. Now, Big Mike knew we were Prince Hall. We knew he was international. We never tried to, flip each other over. We didn't try to flip him. He didn't try to flip us. The thing was, the people over there knew that there was 3 Masons working. No, let me rephrase that. Mentoring their children. Okay, and when he transitioned, his people thought we knew first because we knew how tight the three of us was. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, see, my thing is, why can't we work with our brothers and sisters like my brother Derek, a Scottish Rite? Marcus, you international or where you from?
No, I'm Prince Hall from Alabama.
My apologies. I remember now. So like, now, why can't we work with our brothers in the community outside of masonry? You know what I'm saying? We just a bunch of because right now we just masons in the community working together. You know what I'm saying? We're not in our black suits. We're not dressed like I am in that picture right there. We're not dressed like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We like
That's
this.
why I asked the question I asked.
Mm-hmm.
I asked the question for a specific reason to make sure that everybody heard regale in your Masonic wear and stuff. Because I believe like Right Worshipful has on that hat, that's not technically Masonic regalia.
You see my hat, right?
Right, your hat, that's not Masonic regalia. But like Brother Barnes, he has on his black and white. If that would be a lodge, if this was a tile lodge, then I think it would be,
Yeah.
You know, so we got to get past that. But one of the statements that I wanted to make was, I think our ancestors, and when I say our ancestors, I mean our ancestors, John T. Hilton, specifically, when they went and wanted to create the National Grand Lodge, I think maybe this is what they saw, or this was going on. So they wanted to centralize, localize, and make all black Masons one, and make it where it was, we can all be together, and it wouldn't be this fighting. Because I used to be a member of Modern Free.
Okay.
And I didn't know. I think I pretty much helped destroy Modern Free in Alabama. I don't think you can find a Modern Free Mason in Alabama. But at one point in time, I wanted to go over to the National Grand Lodge and help rebuild that, because I saw that as what our ancestors really wanted. When you look at and you say, okay, you got Prince Hall Grand Lodge in all 50 states. We're not all using the same ritual. We all have our own little courts and things that we do independently, but if we were all together, we can all say, hey, this is what we are doing. And then there would be no clandestine, no irregular Masons. It would all just be us, because we would control who we consider regular. Because since I've been a Mason, and I guess maybe about 15 years now, something like that, we've been letting them over there tell us who is regular, clandestine, and irregular. When in all actuality, if each Grand Lodge is sovereign, we can decide and say, hey, you know what, they're no longer irregular. They're going to be recognized, and we're going to put them on the pedestal with us. But we let others infiltrate, or not infiltrate, but tell us what we can do and hold us off. Exactly. And I for one hate that. That's why I've always been a proponent since I learned about the National Grand Lodge. I've always been a proponent of the National Grand Lodge. Truth be told, the only reason I left Modern Free and went to went to PHA and not THO is because there wasn't a large presence. And I knew, one thing I know about the system, you can't fix it outside of it. You got to be inside the system to fix it. You got to know how the box works to think outside the box.
Yes,
So I
sir.
want you to get inside the box, learn how it works, and then maybe I can try to fix it. I could be an agent of change. to get us all to come together. Matter of fact, the reason why I'm on here now is because Brother Barnes saw me in a group, and I was going at them because in that group they seem to go after clandestine Masons, which I kind of don't have a problem with if it's us going against us. Right, you know, if it's a Prince Hall, a black Prince Hall Mason, trying to get a black John G. Jones Mason to come over, I don't have a problem with that because this is our community. We should police our own community. But I do have a problem when others infiltrate. So I do think, yes, sir.
Finish your statement.
Oh, okay. So I do think we can all work together, but what the John G. Jones Modern Free International Prince Hall affiliated Prince Hall Origin, we can all work Scottish Rite, we can all work together, but we have to do it in a certain way because one thing that Senior Warden Darby said was with his thing, with your mentorship, all people know is that there are 3 Masons mentoring their children. I think the higher ups, one problem that they have a problem with, typically us guys on the bottom, we don't have a problem with none of it. But the higher ups tend to have a problem with it because of what you said. No one knows that we're different. And truth be told, it's not a whole bunch of difference other than where our charters came from. You know, but the main similarity that we have is that we all call ourselves Masons. We all took an oath of obligation, and we're all black. So I think when we do those things, one thing that we may need to do to make it where we all can work together is, especially if we want to do it on a large scale, maybe either create something outside of Masonry that all Masons can, despite affiliation, can join, or we keep our emblems off. We keep our emblems off because even though our emblem is our light, our biggest light is the light that shines within. So if we shine our light from within, it doesn't matter. Because to me, I don't care if you know I'm a Mason when I'm out in the community. You know that I did something good for the community, and that's all I care about.
That's
so. When I was Modern Free, we did a lot of stuff. As Prince Hall, when I got healed and came to Prince Hall, I was getting pushback from some of the stuff that I wanted to do and was doing in Modern Free. I was getting pushback. So I was doing more for the community in Modern Free than I was in Prince Hall. Now when I'm out of the community, I'm out of the community on my own. No emblem, just my life. And I choose to have it that way because the guys in my life, they didn't want to be. Most guys in my life don't like me. Let me just say that. And then, but I'm also loyal to my Grand Lodge. So I don't have my friends that are in international and other affiliations come out with me because they want to wear their light. So I try to respect my Grand Lodge and their wishes, but also be in the community. If you come out and work with me, we just have to do it plain clothes. We don't really talk about Masonry. Now, if somebody asks, are you a Mason? Then you're welcome to tell them anything you want to tell them. But nobody has never really even asked if you're a Mason, unless either they know you or you got some type of emblem on. You know, so again, I think we can all work together, and we should. We need to figure out a way to work together. And personally, my number one option for that is for us to rejoin the National Grand Lodge and put that back together. That's personally what I think. Again, I think our ancestors, our forefathers had the right idea with that. You know.
Thank you, District Deputy Burr. You guys out in Alaska did some amazing things as well. You guys got one of the best grandmasters on the planet, man.
Yeah, like you said, Brother Hardy said, I do a lot of work in the community on my own. I still wear my hat, right? I let my light shine. All right, now my lodge supports me what I'm doing in the street, because when I'm out here in the street doing, they know I'm amazing. Like I wear my light. I got my light on. You know what I'm saying? And but see, that don't define me what I'm doing. I define myself, my actions as the man I'm doing, the man that I am, that I'm doing in the community, right? And my lodge supports me on what I'm doing, and I shout out to my lodge when I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? I shout out my lodge, let people know where I'm from, and everything. And but see, again, when it comes to working with brothers, like if a brother, like Brother Derek, since you Scott us right. If you want to work, I can and I will work with you if you were in my area, or if I was down there where you are. I will work with you in getting your kids bow ties and ties, and I can teach them how to tie that bow tie. Oh my God, that bow tie, tying a bow tie.
Yeah, something different.
Woo, man. But you know what I'm saying? But see, like I said, once we out of like, see how I look, you see how I dress right there behind me? When I take that off, Brother Derek, I'm gonna be looking for you in the community now. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because see, before we became Prince Hall, before you became a Scottish Rite, before you became an international Brother Nix, and then switched over to Prince Hall, and Brother Marcus, before you became a Prince Hall, Alfonso, before you became a Prince Hall, before y'all joined the military. You military, Derek?
No, sir.
Okay, there you go. I was a black man first, not a man. I was a man first, a black man first. I'm already on that. I'm already on that, Brother Nix. We were men first, were we not?
Right.
Yep.
So therefore, how can yeah? Cause like, how can I tell you? How can I tell my brother, because you a Scottish Rite, that you're not my brother?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How can like now, if you if you're in a car accident and you give me when you know how to do when you're in trouble, right? What I'm gonna do?
Yes, sir.
I say, are you a Prince Hall? And you said no, I'm Scottish Rite.
Because at the back of that car, like Brother Howard said, we took an oath. I'm not gonna leave you on the side of that road.
Exactly.
It's just like in the store it's just like at the store when the guy, he didn't have no money, and he said he was Prince Hall. But like I told him, I didn't care what you was. I went and paid for his groceries because he held up the line.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a guy, you in disgrace. So
exactly,
I took my oath to help that Mason out.
Yeah. So so therefore, right now, how you do it? There lies the question. You say you in distress. Oh, brother, are you Prince Hall? What I'm gonna do? Turn my back on you? You see what I'm saying? We got, like I said, we gotta come out that nonsense. We gotta come out of it. We gotta come, because like I said, like I told Brother Barnes. See, most of y'all wasn't here when we had the discussion. I come to find out that we're the most hated organization in the craft around the country because of the few that's talking that nonsense about, because you Scottish Rite. You know, I don't co-author that. I don't co-sign that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't co-sign that. I won't co-sign that. Now, I do. Now, yes, sir.
Oh, hello. Can y'all hear me? Okay. I just wanted. I want to say I 100% agree with you. We as Prince Hall, we have become so hated and it's just despicable.
Mm-hmm.
And truth be told, again, like I said, I have no problem with a Prince Hall brother telling somebody else that their organization is clandestine or whatever. But it's the way that we choose to do things. We are supposed to be enlightened men, but we treat it like it's a game, and we talk cash, SHIT to these guys. And I know if somebody had talked to me like that when I was in Modern Free, if a Prince Hall Mason had talked to me like the way some of these guys talk, the way some Prince Hall Masons talk to people in other places, if they would have talked to me like that when I was in Modern Free, they would have had to lean up against my fist. Because that's who I am as a man. They'd have had to lean up against my fist for talking to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I refuse to talk to another man like that. Even if I do tell another man his organization is clandestine, I'm telling you based off of historical reference and the information that we have. Not to be nasty to you, not to be mean to you, not to talk down to you, but to let you know the information that I have. And outside of that, that's all it is.
Yep.
Because we can still shake hands and we can still go have a drink. You know. And every time you say we're the most hated organization, even though I'm active as I used to be, it hurts my heart, Senor Warden Darby. I promise you, it hurts my heart to hear that. I've seen it. I've never heard anyone vocalize it. And you vocalized it maybe 3 times since I've been on.
I did it because, like I told Burns, I seen it in a couple pages. You know, what I'm saying we the most hated group in the world. And I'm like, wow.
I'm telling you what, I can understand it from both ends. I can share this. It's not esoteric. Matter of fact, it's my business, so I can share it. I was in a meeting one time. One of our past grandmasters, a whole bunch of us in a group. Now, White West Suburb. Where you at?
Yes, sir.
Right, what's your bird? You still there?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. I have a quick question. Do y'all have a
We can hear you. Yeah.
process in Alaska called the Occasional Grand Lodge?
Repeat that one more time.
You have a process called the Occasional Grand Lodge or healing?
I've heard of it. I haven't heard this one yet. But I've seen it.
Okay. I know. They use the term healing down south a lot, right?
Yeah.
So that's a process when they take a non-Prince Hall Mason at the Grand Master's discretion and make him a Prince Hall Mason pretty much on site. Okay. So in my jurisdiction, just so you know, I'm District Deputy Grand Master Emeritus. So I know the job I'm about to take on. Get ready. So, did it for several Grand Masters. So in this process, non-Prince Hall Masons, I came over the ceremony made Prince Hall Masons. So I'm in this little meeting, and one of my fellow deputies at the time had an issue with that process. And he says that these guys come from international, and here's the thing too. They bundle international with one. Rather John G. Jones, Free, or them international, they just bundle all on one ball. So I'm listening to him saying they come over here and they don't know shit. That's exactly what they don't know shit. So when he said that, I don't know me well.
Yes, sir.
That's when he got me stirred up. I said, okay. So I asked to speak. When I got done speaking, I'll tell you what I did first. I challenged the Grandmaster. I challenged the deputy. Then I said, I leave the floor up to anybody else. See how much masonry I don't know. And I was probably looking around the room. I said, I probably forgot more than a lot of you jokers even remember. No. Because I was a young kid, basically, when I came into the Freemasonry. I was fresh out of the military. I got initiated when I was 22 years old. And I was raised for my 23rd birthday. So from 22, I'll be 59 next month. That's how long I've been in this organization. Over 30 years. So it's not a whole lot anybody gonna tell me. And if you tell me something different, now you gotta show me when you found it. And so the Prince Hall being the most hated. As a Prince Hall Mason, that's our fault. Okay? Do we have bragging rights? Yes, we do. But does that mean that you have bragging rights? It gives you the right to dog somebody else? Does my mansion gives me the right to pick somebody else's hut? No. He has a domicile. That's his spot. He might not want a house that damn big. Okay? So we need the right to criticize where he lives. We need the right to criticize where you came at. Now, my approach to non-Prince Hall Masons is explain to them. I'll tell my story. This is why I came to Prince Hall. I used to be just like you. I used to be on the car on the other side. I joined International because I didn't think there was no difference. Either white Mason or black Mason. That's all I knew. I didn't know about all the other stuff in between until I came in. And then one time I spoke to my late cousin, a Marine. His best friend, Marine, was Prince Hall. And I would greet him. And we had a whole conversation. He found out I was not Prince Hall. Cut me off. I'm like, what that's all about? We just had a good conversation. But he said no. And so then, when I became a Prince Hall Mason, and started to learn the customs using our Constitution, etc., I understood where it was coming from. But from outside, getting done this way, I couldn't understand being a Mason. Because I know that, we're gripping and talking the same language, but there's something that separates us. And here's the analogy that I use. Okay, Adam, what kind of car you drive?
Chevy Silverado.
All right, so you drive a Silverado. All right, now, that's a Chevrolet. Now, for Adam to keep his car under warranty, his vehicle has to be worked on by GM, GMC, or authorized body of a mechanic shop to avoid the warranty on his vehicle. Now, Hardy, you being from Alabama, I got some folk in Alabama. We all know a cousin, friend, neighbor who can work on his car, fix anything on it, don't have a license to work on nothing first, and do damn good job, don't. We call them sheriff mechanics, right? That's the difference I use. You're a Masonic brother, you know your stuff. You know all your things, but you're not certified. You qualified, but you're not certified. Not saying you don't know masonry, not disrespecting what you know, but you're
qualifications are not certified by the means that Prince Hall is. And hopefully, they don't take offense to that. You know, in most cases, I've never had nobody take offense to it. Because first of all, I wasn't trying to offend them. And it's easy for a brother like me or Hardy to explain our position being on both sides. So it's a little different if you've been Prince Hall like Adams. He was Prince Hall his whole life, or Masonic life, right?
Yes, sir.
He rare. He got some guys Prince Hall. They click on me right now. Wow. Because I'm not talking to them. And we get to the point when we don't talk to these brothers at all about nothing. Which is stupid. Now, who the Navy in here?
All of it. Well,
I'm in the Navy.
Navy vet.
Who Navy? Alfonso, you Navy?
Yes, sir.
You active duty, right?
I am right, Russell.
Are you Prince Hall or not Prince Hall?
I'm Prince Hall.
Now you have another brother
Brother Sweat. He works with me. He's international.
You have another brother that was not Prince Hall, was stationed with you, right?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
And why this is you gonna go AWOL because you gotta work with this Navy guy who's not Prince Hall Mason?
Nah, that's my brother.
I don't care. Still not Prince Hall brother, right? You see what I'm saying? That's the mentality of the black, which is crazy. Because white Masons. Go ahead, Mr.
When I was asking this question the first time, there's two ways I go about this, and a lot of people in the States and over here in Germany, they know me, and they know how I am.
Military.
Like what Hardy said, I agree with him. There's a lot of idiots out there that don't know how to actually speak the game and talk to people. And that's why I'm one of those guys that I was approached this 7, 8 times by somebody was international free, somebody was in some other great laws I had never heard of, and we just happened to be in the same area where I was working in. And he said something about it, I asked him about it, and I explained to him why that we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. But I don't care about that because we're sitting here having lunch. Now, let's not get understood. There's some things that I cannot do. There's some things that people out there that will take a picture of you and send it in. Oh, look at our words. Look at all this person doing. And you have to answer for that, and fight that. Let's be real. International. There are people like that want your position.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Let's call it. I
agree with that.
I'm not going to go defend him or anybody of any nature in an organization. I'll explain why. Like Russell said, if I'm going to say, I'm going to back it up where I found it, where I heard from and why I'm doing this. Now, where that person decides they're going to accept that, that's not them. I'm going to talk to them as a black man, as white, I don't care. But my thing is, you also have to be on the other side. You got to be careful. Because if you're going to answer for it, and you got to actually have proof on it. Now, with the scholar's right, brother, that's my brother there. I don't care if he's on the street, come over there and hang out. The international brother can come over there and hang out, stuff like that. And I'll tell them I'm understanding. And then when somebody try to go to the issue, stuff like that, say, hey, did he say this? I'm okay with it. Because that sometimes happens. And I've seen it happen. Sometimes. Actually, 3 times.
So, was you a right Russell Bird?
Yeah.
I'm always accused of being somewhat rebellious. And
Yeah. Who else?
I can stand
Who else, man? Who else, Nix?
That old Adams over there.
There you go.
I always stand on my square. I can do. I'm me personally. Honestly, I don't give a who take a picture of me. You know why? If I'm not walking out a tile live room, there's nothing. You can't tell me who dog. What I think you is. I'm going to damn Grandmaster. Solver Grand. You cannot tell me who to speak to in my personal time. At the end of the day, this is my personal time.
Don't take
I understand what you're saying.
I agree 100% on that one.
We can get past this. We got to get past. You know what I mean? Some of us, we got black and white. I'm going black and white. We got people like JoJo Dance, a.k.a. Richard Pryor, that was Prince Hall Mason, and Duke Ellington, Adam Clayton Powell, Thurgood Marshall,
Ossie Davis.
Ossie Davis, Amos Love. In case y'all know who Amos Love is, he was the founder of Omega Psi Phi. One of them. And, we got, a whole list of Prince Hall Mason. We got Mr. Noon, we got Shaquille O'Neal, and the late Michael Tommy Michael Ford.
Scottie
So we got
Pippen.
bragging rights. Scottie Pippen. We got bragging rights, right? We got Dr. Lonzo Lonzer. He's the past general president of Alpha Phi Alpha. He was on the Eureka Lodge over in, I forgot the state it was, but he's my classmate, my 33rd degree classmate. So we got some bragging rights. And here's the most important thing we got is that Prince Hall, number one, and this is public information. It's a historical fact. It's U.S. fact, history fact. It's a black history fact that Prince Hall Lodge, number one, later under UD, later became 459, was the first Masonic lodge in the United States, independent of England. They were initiated in 1775. U.S. still was fighting for their freedom and was not independent until 1776. So Prince Hall Mason existed older than this country. And I do understand my deputy Bird's position. But we got a saying here that every human being is one of our kind officers.
Yes, sir.
Do good unto all. And recommend more, especially to the household of the faithful. So charity starts at home, then abroad. And if we can't treat each other right as black people, we just bullshit ourselves.
Absolutely. Because like you said, I agree with you on that. I stand on my square. I respect and honor my obligation. But I will work with a brother like my brother Scottish Right brother did. You know what I'm saying? If you need my help, if I was in this down, here, I got you. I can do my let's do this together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we ain't dressed like that. We have behind me. We not dressed like that. We dressed like this. You know what I'm saying? We trying to clothe the naked, feed the hungry. So like if I'm the one to take pictures. You take my picture, cool. Because like I said, you're not going to tell me that I can't talk to my brother because he's a Scottish Rite or International or Modern Free. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We trying to help our community out. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to pick up garbage. We trying to we trying to feed our kids. Like you said, an uneducated kid who can't read is going to jail.
He's going.
That we as men got to stop. Because like my cousin always steal my stuff from me, right? In order for a boy to be a man, he must first see a man. I forgot where I got that term from, but I use it a lot, and my cousin stole it. Huh?
You got it from brother Nord Muhammad.
That might be. I don't know. That could be the case. But it says, in order for a boy to be a man, he must first be a man.
He got it from me.
You got it, yes, sir.
Remember,
From
I
you?
read part of my book to you, Black Man's Accountability. And
It might have been. That might have been.
And the saying was, a boy cannot be a man. See, a man can pretend to be a boy because he once was. But a boy can never pretend to be a man because he never was.
Yeah, I remember you said that part. Yeah, that's true there. That one, you said that part too. But I heard that part somewhere else though. But bottom line though is
It's
this.
similar, all same thing.
Yeah. But see, like I said, no one can sit there and tell me that because I wear my hat, I wear it proud when I'm out in the community doing what I gotta do, right? Now, I'm gonna show my light, and and I don't disrespect my Grand Lodge. I do what I gotta do out here, right? But I will support a brother that's in the same situation I'm in the community, helping out, right? Now I'm gonna do my work and share my light. When it comes to it, I shout out to my lodge. I gotta get my shout out because they support me, right? Now, even though my lodge support me, this is an independent thing though, and I shout my lodge out and they support what I'm doing. But I don't have to report to my lodge. You know what I'm saying? That's the big difference there. I don't have to report to my lodge because it's not a lodge event I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was working through my lodge, me and Brother Hardy couldn't work together. We couldn't work together like that because because the fact that the jurisdictional thing, right? But since this is an independent thing, Brother Hardy got my support. I'm gonna try to see some black bow ties. Maybe with the hook. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tie, I see what I could do with that one, man. But the thing is, man, I'm glad y'all did come on. Y'all came on, like I can see, like like I said, the sit here to come out and say that we're the most hated organization in America is saddening to say that, man. Cause like I've read it. People saying y'all hate it, we hate y'all. They didn't say hate y'all, but like it was saying that we're the most hated organization because of the attitudes of the few. So far, you know what I'm saying? Now, like Brother Nick said, we all got our own bragging rights, right? Because we got Scottie Pippen, Richard Pryor, just name a few, you know what I'm saying? But like some of the white guys can say they got George Washington, Truman, everybody that was all them white makes they made them grandmasters and all that. Slave owners, yeah.
Yeah.
But now we all got our own bragging rights of who, like even your Grand Lodge, so y'all got some well-known, famous Scottish right masons, you know what I'm saying? But just because if you may have one or two, and we got 500, I'm not gonna say y'all weak organization. I don't have the right to say that, you know what I'm saying? What right do I got to say that because we got that many people that's famous or not? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. My thing is if we gonna do the work together. We gotta save our neighborhoods. We gotta save our kids nationwide. Cause like when I see on Facebook, all you see is help find this missing kid. But where's the outcry at? Where's the outcry? Where are our kids at? Where are our children? Where's the kids? Where are these kids at? But nobody's saying nothing about the black man being shot down by the police in the streets of America, right? But we talking about we got a charter. You know what I'm saying? When somebody gets shot down, y'all don't got a charter, we do. But see, we all came together, man. As black people, we are black. We were black people before we became Masons and Eastern Stars, and we came together just for that one accord. And when it's time to be at the court and stay on the same page, we'd be a strong brother and sister group. Cause like my brother Mike said before he passed. He said if the Prince Hall Mason International Buffalo and Buffalo came together, we could run Buffalo with how the politicians have to come to us to get vote, to get them votes and everything. But we got on the Air Force on the aircraft carrier, right? You know what this means, right? You know what that means, Brother Fonzo?
No, I haven't been on the aircraft carrier.
Okay, one of my boot camp, my CC said this means in the Navy, in the air on the aircraft carrier, right? It means get your head out your ass. You know what I'm saying? If we can do that, we'd be a strong people. You know what I'm saying? Because let me say this, Nick, you remember that incident in Buffalo and Jefferson and Broadway when that one girl got beat up by them Arab dudes in the store? By them Arabs in there? Last year. You don't remember that? You know?
Where was this at?
This was in Buffalo. A black girl, she was attacked by a bunch of Arabs in the store, right? What happened was, now she did steal the money. We found out later that she did steal the money, right? She stole the money off the counter on a Tuesday. She came back to the store on Wednesday, bought some food, and brought it back. And then I guess they realized that she was the one who took money. That she stole the money, and they jumped her, right? So the black community came together. They protested the store. The store was shut down for about a month and a half or so, right? Both stores. And when I found out what was going on, I seen the crowd out there. I stopped, went out there for about 2 weeks. I mean, for about about 2 hours, we was together as a one unit, as black people, right? Before the argument and this argument started happening when the politicians came and all, it was just a big mess, right? Then the video came out, and you can see what the video was. It was photoshopped and everything, where they had to try to make it like into one video. And you can see with a girl, she took the money the day, and she I'm getting backwash, y'all, but yeah, but it was like it was crazy with that how that happened. All right, I'm having some technical difficulties with my speech.
Yeah, echoing a little bit, brother.
I hear you echoing too, but why is it happening here? This wasn't happening. This ain't happening. So Nick's came back on here.
Yeah, my Bluetooth doing something crazy.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, like I said, like for 2 hours, for about 2 hours, we was together. Because when Leah Holton Pope came to the scene, this one dude started talking all this nonsense about why y'all listen to her. She a politician. Then when he started speaking again, one of the sisters said, "Why y'all listen to him?" He was disrespecting a black woman, right? Because they talking about disrespecting a black woman, all that good stuff prior to the conversations. So then this one dude got up in her face with a camera talking about, "You disrespecting a black man." Now here come her brother. He pushed the dude out the way to my fall back for my sister. That's my sister. I said, "Now here we go." There go the unity right there. You know what I'm saying? Then you had this one dude with a biker, right? One of the biker dudes with a vest on and everything. He got that V8 engine, that V6 engine, and everything. He revving up, and people trying to speak on the microphone. He just revving up. I was like, "Come on, man." You know what I'm saying? Then it was just, when are we gonna come together as a people? You know what I'm saying? Because if we come together and stay together, man, we get respected more. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, who can respect us when we can't respect ourselves? And when we respect ourselves, it only lasts about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because for me to come together, like that's how I try to get with my brothers and sisters. Like I said, you know, like Nick said, with the piggyback on what the District Deputy Grandmaster said about somebody taking the picture, right? Take my picture. I'm doing. I was doing what my obligation told me to do, and I was doing what nature told me to do, what the ancestors told me to do, help my fellow man. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all gonna burn me because I'm doing something to help our neighborhood, cheese. You know what I'm saying, brother? You know me, Nick. You know how Nick. You see how me? You know. Yeah, cheese. How you do it? Cheese. I'll take the picture for you. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the picture for you, man, because you're not going to tell me that I can't do what I need to do to help my people out. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I want to work with an international, if I want to work with a Scottish writer, if he's John G. Jones, if he's on the same accord I'm on, and we trying to get this, you know, like, if we trying to get a brother, we see a kid on the street, and he say he can't read, come here. Let's go to the library real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's work on some things to get you back where you need to be at in society. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be a statistic. You know what I'm saying? You need to be an achievement, an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And I see if I can't do that wearing this, then I don't need to wear it then. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if you're gonna criticize me, if a brother gonna criticize me because I'm walking with a brother that's non-Prince or Mason, and we trying to feed this hungry lady They got a couple kids there, and you're gonna talk smack to me because I'm Prince Hall and he's not, and we trying to feed these babies here. Then I need to take this off.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, brother Sonny Ward.
Sir.
No, stop 1 second, sir. Because we almost at almost 3 hours.
Whoa, really?
Can we do this? Can we try to lock on for a part 2? Right, Roche. Can we get you for a part 2, sir?
Sure.
What about you, Brother Hardy?
Work with your schedule, sir.
Yeah, man.
Weekend's good.
Let me know.
Weekend's good.
I just got to do it around Navy time.
Hey, hold on. I understand anytime.
Huh?
Hold on. I'm right back. Hold on.
I'm a Marine. You don't understand anytime.
Oh! No, but we greatly appreciate you, right, Marshall? And just let us know what's good for you, and I can move the pieces around the board.
All right. So I want to say this here because I got to get back to this online anyway. Now, I mentioned something about bragging rights, etc., right? Here's the one bragging right, whether you're international, whether you're Prince Hall. Y'all remember the brother Philando Castile?
Oh, yes, sir.
Who was killed by a police officer after disclosing he had a firearm? And
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that, right, Marshall?
Mm-hmm.
well, he was a member of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge in Wisconsin. He's a Prince Hall brother.
And his uncle was too. Remember his uncle make that statement?
Yeah. Then, the international Trayvon Martin was killed by.
Yeah, I remember that.
His father.
Was a devout member of international Masons. So, as you can see, when it comes to the community, no matter where you're from, we can be affected negatively or positively.
Indeed.
And our job, our responsibility as black men to do what we can to make our place a little bit better than when we found it. That's all I have to say.
I co-sign that.
Gotcha. Well, I think we're closed out with that. We're closed out with prayer, and then we'll let Right Worship have the last word.
Render the prayer, my brother.
All right. This is Grand Architect of the Universe. We give you the absolute praise for this session today. With these brothers, the thoughts and the conversation. Let us build on this moving forward across jurisdictions, organizations, time and space. In your name we pray. Amen.
Ashe.
Okay, brothers, on your squares. Later.
Later on, y'all. So all the brothers on Facebook, YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page, to the channel, paying tribute to the brothers of the Masonic Order. Talk to you then. I'll call you a minute later, young man. Meet you on Facebook in a few minutes.
All right.
Talk to you then.
All right.
Togetherness, everybody.
Peace. I'm trying to close out. Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to. Okay, there it is.
Gotcha. And this is gonna upload straight, right? Or do we get to edit this?
No, it's live stream right now.
Ooh, okay. We might be in a little bit of trouble then. Okay.
No, we good.
All right, my brother.
All right.